Hey guys, be sure to check out our daily free play at our main website, stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our college football pick video plays. Heading into Thursday's action here in Week 1, we're going to be talking about a matchup here between the Buffalo Bulls from the MAC, and they're going to be going here on the road against the Minnesota Golden Gophers, who reside in the Big Ten. Buffalo coming over from the MAC East, and Minnesota playing in the MAC West. Both considered the weaker divisions in their respective conferences. Both teams going to be trying to prove themselves here out of the gate. Buffalo having a very tough 2016 regular season, while Minnesota actually surprised and had quite a successful campaign, albeit against a very manageable slate. But Minnesota brings in a new head coach, PJ Fleck, over from Western Michigan, and the Buffalo Bulls also have some things going in their way to potentially improve on what was just a disastrous 2016 campaign. So last year the Bulls, they went 2-10 overall, just 1-7 in conference. They were competitive in a number of their games, but just fell short in a number of those matchups, especially in conference play. The Bulls have question marks at the receiver spots, but some intriguing pieces at the quarterback position and the running back position. We expect this group to certainly be quite a threat on the ground. It'll be interesting to see how this Minnesota defense is able to contain what the Bulls are able to do on the ground. QB Tyree Jackson is going to be the starter here. He's got some impressive tools in terms of his arm strength, his height, and his running ability as a dual threat. Jackson still has a lot of time to develop into a great player in the MAC over the next few years, and it's just going to be interesting to see if he can stay healthy in that dual threat role at the quarterback position, and if he continues to improve on his ability to consistently throw the ball and make his reads when he isn't running. Also, the running back position looking pretty solid here at Buffalo. It always seems like the Bulls have a good assortment, a stable of backs that can get the job done. So that should be a good 1-2 punch here out of the backfield with QB Jackson and who's ever going to be at the running back position next to him with that stable of backs that Buffalo is going to bring to the table. The defense had a really tough time last year against the run, but 8 starters return for Buffalo. This group needs to show improvement, but that experience should help. And going here against a Minnesota team that might not be ready to pass the ball at a very high level can certainly potentially help in them stopping the run, as they can load up in the box a bit more to try to stop this Minnesota ground game. Minnesota will be an interesting team to follow this year, and really, that's not a statement that you always utter about the Golden Gophers going into the regular season, but Minnesota brings a new head coach in, obviously PJ Fleck over from Western Michigan. He did an unbelievably great job at bringing that Western Michigan program to the forefront of the MAC. Minnesota is actually coming off a surprisingly strong campaign, going 9-4 overall last year, but like I said, against a very manageable slate, and things will get a bit tougher in this year for Minnesota. And also, Minnesota lacks starting experience at the quarterback position. This can certainly hurt. This group is likely to lean a lot on their running backs like Smith and Brooks to lead the offense while they work in whoever ends up winning that starting quarterback job here for this Minnesota offense. But Fleck, not left with the cupboards completely bare, but certainly not necessarily going to be easy to reach even the same level that Minnesota was able to reach last year in terms of their win total. Fleck will be given a lot of rope, however. He just did such an amazing job at his last spot at Western Michigan, and he'll be trying to bring us a similar success in terms of recruiting and implementing his system here to Minnesota. So reaching that 9 wins, going to be tougher here for Minnesota. Probably seeing them more in the 7-8 win mark would be a successful first year for Fleck and getting the team to a bowl game. If they don't make a bowl game, that's going to make some fans not too thrilled, but going against a tougher schedule and not having an experienced quarterback will make things a little bit tougher here on Minnesota. They should be able to go on and win this one straight up, but the Bulls, in what should be more of a possession-by-possession, kind of a run, milk the clock kind of game, could put enough points up on the board here to cover this rather significant spread. Right now, the Bulls are getting about 24 to 25 points. It actually opened with them getting 31 points, but this one has gone down a bit. Not a surprise to see it go down about a touchdown, given the fact that it's probably going to be a bit more of a slower pace game. If Minnesota scores into the 30s, that's probably going to be a success for them, and that means that they would almost have to hold Buffalo off of the board completely to get a cover of a spread of this size. So we are going to go ahead and side with the road team in this one, taking the Bulls with the points and what we see as a slightly lower scoring game here. And we also are pretty intrigued at what Buffalo has to offer coming out of the backfield, especially with their dual threat quarterback. So again, siding with the road team here today with the points as our college football pick video play of the day. And again, guys, to get our daily free play at our main website, check out stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our college football pick video plays. Thanks for stopping on in. We hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.